my co-host at?
Hey,
oh wait, this is YouTube. What's up, YouTube? I'm sorry.
She fucked up.
Listen, it was so good. We had to do a part 2.
She wanted a part 2.
So we have conversations with convicted felons, plural. So that's what we're gonna go. We already took shots tonight. I'm not taking another shot because I'm already fucked up.
I'm not doing shots. Y'all already
but
know
you guys got your drinks ready?
Okay, it's the part 2.
You got your smokes ready? We're gonna dive into part 2 of
Girl, what is part 2 about?
Conversation with convicted felons.
Oh, we have a community, y'all.
So we're going to just dive in because it's the what's up podcast.
What's up?
It's gonna be a short part 2, but we wanted to get the two Brandons in this conversation. So like the previous questions that I had asked Westside over here is, do you think that your time that you spent justified your actions that you did to get in there?
That's the thing, you'll never
speak loudly.
I say that's the thing, you'll never be able to get over, or let alone pay back whatever you don't put out.
That's not up for me to decide whether my dues are paid or not. I did my time, I did whatever time.
But do
somebody
you think
said it ain't up for me to decide?
I mean,
I ain't gonna stress my head about it.
Personally, the shit that you've done in life, do you think that you paid the price for it?
Whatever I did, I let it go.
So wait a moment. You said whatever you did, you let it go. What? Enlighten us more.
What?
You said whatever you did, you let it go. How did you let it go?
You have to. I don't.
Did you learn from it?
Yeah. You got to.
That's how you let it go. Other than that,
okay, wait.
Ongoing.
But you know, sometimes with y'all being a man who's been in a situation currently, like we're dealing with a community of convicted felons, and when you have your solitude moment, and do you let it all the way go, or do you hold it where you be vindictive in that moment? That's my question to y'all.
As far as the learning part,
right?
Nah, you don't let everything go because that's just like a reminder of where you ain't trying to
get back to. You gotta hold on to
some
of it, yeah. To keep like
Okay, so when you hold on to some of it,
I'm a prime example. Shit, I ain't let it go.
Stay
but
hydrated.
You know what I'm saying? I kept it going. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the midst of changing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
you
so
got to that point that you done did every motherfucking thing. This the life that you haven't did. You know what I'm saying? So you got to
right. Try this shit.
You know what I'm saying? I don't never do the same crime. You know what I'm saying?
He said I'll never do the same crime twice.
Hell no.
You a fool. You ain't
okay, so therefore, wait a minute.
Shit.
When can we cease the words that we hear from y'all when y'all speak? And so what I'm saying is, if I'm gonna go back, I ain't going for the same shit I committed. When can that stop?
When can hold on?
Out of y'all mouths.
When can
Even
stop
if
committing
it has
crime
for
me?
me, just
My thing is just wanting to know. Didn't want to hear from them motherfucker else. I want to go out there and experience that shit my motherfucking self. So I committed multiple crimes. Broken hearted, lost, disgusted, ain't give a fuck about nobody, ain't give a fuck about my motherfucking self.
So do you think that
it's just the point of you being out there going through shit, getting locked up, a bitch ain't been there for you, you start finding your motherfucking self. You pay more attention to yourself than the others now. Cause ain't nobody there but you.
Cause, you know, in the long run, I mean, when you get locked up and go to catching them sentences, people go to just they go to riding out on it. So now it's up to you to be like, what I did or what should I do to make myself better. So then you go to learning more about yourself. What make you do this? What make you stick? What make you do that? That way, so when you get out, you know how to carry yourself and what to do. People say about people being institutionalized. That's for those that really don't want what's name. But you can come out here and find another life. Bro, I did it. They found jobs and
institutionalized for a minute. I was institutionalized for a minute.
how long were you institutionalized for?
17 years.
Who?
What?
17 years. Oh, so in 17 years, with you going through a chemical imbalance of your mind frame and seeing inside world different when people are caged birds?
You make yourself cage. You have to free your mind.
Oh, okay.
You have to. You can't let. That's how they win you over. Is you succumb mentally. Like you have to. And if you don't, if you're not strong, it's just like when you go to basic training. Like you got the first 2 weeks. Either you gonna cry and go home, or you gonna fucking man up and do the 90 days. And you know what I'm saying? Do the fucking 17 years. Do the 20. Whatever.
Okay.
You got to.
But at the end of the day, do you feel like you still being a conqueror / defeated warrior?
No.
In them current moments? I'm just asking.
Okay,
I want to know because
y'all
behind that for X amount of time.
Got caught for, you know what I'm saying? Ain't cost a nigga life sentence. Cost a nigga 5, 17, some shit they can come back on.
All right, but some people, I'm just saying, even though you could be strong-minded, but you see a person in there and saying, I've been through this and that, and you seeing them have their little cuts and stuff and everything. Like, well, bro, what you did to survive up in here? You understand where I'm coming from?
You don't ask questions.
Yeah.
You got to already have that shit in your mind.
It's
I know I survived, so I can only
if I ask a bitch or not,
survive.
that bitch ain't finna hold your hand in that motherfucker. You gotta survive on your own. You gotta have that.
If you can.
If you going there on some weak shit, bitch finna take advantage of you off real. You gotta go in there with your mindset on. You got those that's go straight the Bible trip to be like, okay, I'm gonna stay out of trouble. I don't want this. I don't want that. So they finna follow the Bible and play the role, run the Muslims. They go, they gonna play this here.
And that's real life. Why are you laughing?
But then you got those. You got those that's like, up in the shit trying to stand up in the paint, but this and that, but no, they bitches. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they end up paying rent anyway. But the thing is, like brother,
if you guys don't understand what rent is, make sure you look at the first video.
Part
it
one.
Explained it. Part
it's
one,
like paying a percentage of staying on this compound.
Okay, so continue. Then I ask. Go ahead.
Okay, so now like brother, say man, it's up to you. If you're a strong-minded person, you come in there with the mindset of I ain't finna let this change me.
But it ultimately does change.
I am going to change me.
Right,
in a way, and this the part. If you're looking for change, you're looking for positive change. If you let it change you to a negative, then you go. That's when you go fully to and being.
I mean, don't you think that people go in as petty criminals and come out as experts?
Listen, I done met people that's been in prison coming up for 3 years and they got life sentences.
Expert criminals.
You come in for 3 years. You come in for 3 years. I tell you to go cut this dude's throat. You go cut his throat. Now you got a life sentence. So you know what you got to do now? You go come fully institutionalized. Fuck the streets, because you ain't gonna never see the streets again. Your day is 9998 9999. So when is that?
What is that, a year? What
That's your date on your paper. When you get your paperwork, they say your release date is 9998.
Girl, which means you have no sentence.
So what you think your mindset gonna be?
I ain't getting out.
So what you gonna do?
I'm gonna ride this 99.99.
You gonna do it high.
I'm gonna do it by all means necessary.
Exactly.
Staying out of the situation, man. If you able to stay out of the situation and survive at the same time,
okay, so wait.
I stayed out.
Can I ask? Okay.
Oh, wait, you did, but let me ask mine.
Okay.
For y'all had short sentences.
Who?
I don't think none of them had short sentences.
20 years.
He had 20 plus.
Wait,
he had 15 plus.
And
you had 15 plus. And I had 6. But then first time I had 11 years.
Wait.
No.
What?
How?
First time I had 11 years.
How long were you in?
I had 11 years the first time. I did 6 years.
No.
So okay. So do you think that? Because I don't believe you had any children when you had children after. Do you think that you're going to break that generational curse with your son? Because he did not see you go in there. His child saw it. You know what I'm saying?
That was my whole point. It's like I knew before, like everything I done put myself through, I seen this shit before it happened. That's why I was able to go through this shit.
Okay,
so you know what I'm saying? Go through majority of shit that I done been through, knowing that I could have been caught a life sentence. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that'll send a nigga ass way for good. But it's just the point of me having a straight mindset on everything I got into. You know what I'm saying?
So you think that you broke the generational curse for your son?
Yeah.
Because
he don't see that. He don't see it.
But
let alone hear.
Your son didn't see it, but your son saw it. You don't think there's because he don't have no emotional baggage because he didn't see his father do that time, so he don't know nothing about that life.
Hey, chill.
But
Jay, check it out. One day I called my son. I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. I called my son. I was like, "How you doing?" He said, "Daddy," he said, "I'm finna become a lawyer." I said, "Why you want to become a lawyer?" He said, "Because I want to get you out of prison." I said, "How you know I'm in prison?" He said, "Well, every day I come see you, I know you in prison." I said, "So who told you I was in prison?" He said, "My mama told you you was in prison for murder." I said, "Who told you that?" He broke down crying. He said, "My mama told me you was in prison for murder." I said, "I'm in prison, man." I said, "When we come out to the visit, you in there to visit me at the park." So he said he wanted to be a lawyer. I said, "Listen," I said, "Be a lawyer. That way you can get me out." I said, "You don't want to come in here and stay with me. You want to get me out." I said, "So choose. You either want to come stay with me or you want to get me out. What you want to do?" He said, "I want to get you out, Daddy." He said, "What I got to do to get you out?"
I mean, and that's a positive influence that you had on him.
Wait,
but
it's
the
a positive,
emotional,
the emotional part, right?
But listen. But at the same time, it's something he listen. At the same time, it's something he had to go through.
Okay, so hold on.
To break our curse.
Right, but wait a moment. You say, "Is he gonna help me or you gonna come in here?" That's the same words your father used on you.
No, he didn't. You know what my daddy used
What
on
you
me?
say?
My dad was like,
the whole motherfucking point is he's saying, nigga, he doing different from what, you know what I'm saying, he had to see.
That part.
Regardless of what the fuck you see. His mind's strong enough to do the opposite.
Exactly.
But
so he do have a side of himself.
That emotional trauma.
And that emotional shit made him stronger though. It can break you or it can make you stronger.
And that's what counts.
You can't, you know what I'm saying, dwell on a situation and think that's the main topic. That's it.
It
ain't gonna change.
My daddy got life sentence. My daddy got 20 years. My daddy got that.
But it affects people in different ways. It's all I'm saying. When you were in, you didn't have any children, right? So your children did not see that. So
I broke my generational curse. My father died in prison. I made it out, and I'm succeeding. So
that's good.
I broke my generational curse.
But you don't know that until your children grow up.
Okay, so wait a moment.
Y'all don't know.
Hold on.
That's why
you can hope that you broke that.
No, but right, you are correct. And you hope that you could break that. But wait a moment. You
gotta get a man point of view on a situation with a father in the motherfucking way. What type of bond a nigga do got? That Jaws a nigga. If a nigga not there, Jaws a nigga go do what the fuck he do.
Exactly.
Now if you there, what else can he do besides pay attention to you? Because he look up to you.
He ain't gonna turn to the street. What are you gonna want to be in the streets for?
He sees his daddy. He sees.
But that's the difference. If this is what I'm saying, the children that are
not seeing their father.
Exactly versus the children that are seeing them.
Right.
So there's a better chance for the children that are not seeing their father in the system
to become what?
Like
what y'all want as your child is now. He's in college, being
because he's seen me.
Right. So therefore, that's what we're saying. He saw that. He got the experience, which means I pray for my dad and not give up hope. The same way y'all pray for y'all dad when y'all was kids.
But the thing is, it's just the reason why everybody right now done did and went through everything they done been through, man. And right here, right now, out.
But I understand where y'all coming
right now
from.
don't even supposed to be out, let alone breathing right now, man.
Right, but I understand where y'all coming from.
And that right there for you guys is breaking the generational curse.
It is.
But for this generation,
let a nigga know it's hope.
No, when you can't. When you say but, because your nephews are in this generation, they're coming about it and everything, and my cousins. So when it's like that, I look at it this way. I'm glad to see their father's present.
There's a lot of fathers now in this generation that are
I think they're starting to get it.
Yeah, that they're more present.
They are
in their children's lives than the past fathers.
That's why you gotta
right. So therefore, even though when I look at, I'm not knocking y'all for y'all movement and for the time.
I mean, because I know for a fact that these men on this couch right now are for their children, but
Girl, she said I don't know that too.
But were their fathers? This is
You're
what
guilty in my book.
No, this is what I'm saying, because think about mothers. Mothers you always want to be better than your mother.
Right, but
you know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on, chicks. So we gonna put it like this: if shoe on the other foot, the man was right. He did everything. He said, "I'm not gonna do that. I had my father like that. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna walk right." Okay, vice versa for us ladies. My daddy was in the streets. This is how he said get money, take care of children. When you gotta move.
That's not how my daddy raised me.
Well, I'm sorry.
He was a hoe, but he was a.
It's two different hoes. See, listen. Her daddy kept the shit.
He taught me very well.
He taught her hoe in certain levels that she still needs to learn. But it's never he better.
Y'all motherfuckers right here getting all off the top. Y'all need to get back on track, man.
But for real though, listen, I'm just saying for when y'all looking at it that way, cause a hood nigga gonna mess with a hood bitch.
What's that gonna do?
No, hold on.
That's your opinion.
Hold on. That might be your opinion on that, but listen here.
Right.
A hood nigga want a female that can take him to another world.
Oh, the opposite.
Exactly.
Okay.
He wants somebody that's gonna show him this.
Okay, so when you're in your lockdown like y'all were, would you prefer?
That's the time you think about the difference.
That part.
That's what we learned from motherfuckers that's not doing the shit we doing.
So when you know that you had a baby by a pussy ass house.
No, it's just the point of being around a motherfucker and learning from that person.
That part.
Okay.
It's like you learn throughout, you know what I'm saying, your days going throughout life. You know what I'm saying? You're going to learn something from someone,
every day
somebody.
You learn something. If you don't learn nothing every day, I mean, it was pretty much, I ain't gonna lie, wasted.
Wait, I was gonna.
Very much so. So therefore, y'all telling me, when y'all lock down, what's the main three hoes you'll call?
Main three hoes?
You ain't no hoes.
Or just females in general?
They hoes for y'all book. Well, I'm gonna be cautious.
Hey, listen. Okay, boom.
Okay, three females. So what's the main three females you gonna call?
Never did no time with nobody. When I say nobody.
I'm just saying, you like, look out for me, chick, whatever.
None of that. Man, I survived just how I survived in the streets. I survived in there the same motherfucking way.
The average female that a nigga from the hood mess with, it won't be long before they be in the wind.
Hold on, because hold on.
Because
I got a question. I got a personal question. Okay, so shout out to your girl. I don't know if y'all still together, but yeah.
What girl?
But
who's together?
I'm saying, do you think because you met your girl while you were in no, I'm being
okay, go ahead.
Okay, so you met her while you were in prison.
Yes.
Right?
I did.
So how long was it before you actually met her in person?
All right. It was like, only reason I didn't meet in person was because of the visitation rights. Visitation rights, they drug us for like, they drugged me for like, dang near 6-7 months. But her and my mama was always friends. And you know what I'm saying?
Her and your mama are the
already
same age.
My thing is that's the point. Listen, y'all ain't even y'all on some real small.
Yeah, they the
shit.
same age. Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking
it's just
because
the point of a
the
motherfucker
life
taking their time out they goddamn life, man, and
listen,
come
there's
see
a lot of women that go for men that are in prison.
Man, I wish a bitch would have had a roll out all the time. I don't know.
She already was like, I'm gonna ask you.
I'll build that bitch right now to this day, man.
You been with all night.
I'm just saying,
I'll build that bitch
like
right
there
now.
are women who seek men in
You go to
prison
prison, what would you do?
because maybe they have low self-esteem. I don't know.
This is y'all.
You already
question
connected.
Is together. He
you
said
already connected. We know that if bruh go to prison, especially y'all finna get married, so you know that shit deep.
Mm-hmm.
So if bruh go to prison 5, 6, 7 years,
yeah,
God forbid,
you know
I ain't speaking that against you.
I'm not even gonna lie, like no.
Oh my God. Okay, so now to you.